boys and girls, welcome to another BeamNG Mods episode. In this one we'll be taking a look at the Dansworth school bus by 3D Tech 21. You can get this on the repo now. There are many configurations and lots of fun to be had, I'm hoping. So just thought I'd have a little ride along and check out the views, and yeah, I could tell you that this door could be open if you press the E key, and again to close it if you ever needed that. And yeah, I don't know what the driver's doing up there, but hey buddy, take it easy. So yeah, we got a couple of people on board, crash dummies, and might be interesting to see if we end up crashing, to see what happens to these poor guys. I'm expecting any type. Man, this driver's dodgy. I have to get up in a... Whoa! Hey man, whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here, mate? Look. Don't make me come up here. Oh, dude, you're absolutely off your chops. Mate, you can't drive a bus? Look, dude, just stop. Just stop. No, let me drive. For God's sake, just get me. Okay, so I've kicked out the somewhat inebriated driver, sort of, and it's my turn, because that guy was really struggling, let's say. So straight off the bat, there's a little bit of beam damage as we spawn, so I'm not sure if the JB might need a little tweaking there, or whether it has enough resolution or what have you, enough nodes to support the weight that it's been programmed to have. So anyway, let's see how we get on down the highway. Interesting engine sounds. Now we're only getting 2 of the brake temperature readings. Is that because we only have front brakes or something? Or am I missing something? Anyway. Okay, let's try and get some speed. Oh, we got some turbo noise, that's good. Always love a bit of that. Yeah. Find out which gear we're in. Yes, the field of view is a bit short on this driver view. Let's try relative view. Okay, that's better. Now it looks normal, not like crazy warp screen. And yeah, we are accumulating more damage, even though we've just kind of been driving. Shake the bus a bit, see if it's because of weight transferation. Hey, it's just bedding itself in, man. It certainly is only bedding itself in. It's certainly not got many beans inside that engine. Even though I suppose it is pretty heavy of a vehicle. Oh, oh wow. Handling is something to be desired. Okay, we've got some broken nodes. You see in the damage there. I think that's the driver, if I'm not mistaken. Oh my goodness. Does have 2 brakes, I think, because that was shocking and I locked up. So I just actually enabled my force feedback, and I found that it is constantly pulling right. So my guess is there is no force feedback for this vehicle, because all I'm getting is, if I let it go, get it to where it wants to be, which is there, it all work. Okay, so that's centered. That's centered there. And if I let go, it wants to sit about there, and then crazy. I guess that's probably something to do with the dummy, maybe, the driver. I don't know, but that's not cool. So it doesn't really matter if you're using a keyboard or a gamepad, which I guess 90% of people do for this game. But yeah, I'm going to turn my force feedback back off because that is horrendous. Oh, okay. Now I can drive again. But saying that, without force feedback, it still feels like, let's go around a corner. That's very floaty. Let's come out of gear somehow. Let's try and whip it round. No. Oh. Handbrake. Does the handbrake work? No, I've got the handbrake on. That's probably because we have no rear brakes. Okay, we're getting some lag with the UI in places. And when I respawned then, there was no damage on the damage indicator there, but as soon as I pulled away, oh yeah, we're getting some more. I mean, these aren't critical things, but... Oh, excuse me mate, try and drive. These aren't critical things, but I mean, really, a stable J-beam shouldn't do that until you clonk it against something. Anyway, let's continue. Let's just try and get around some corners at speed. Oh, wow. Okay, the tyres don't feel like they're doing the right thing. Oh wow. Okay. It's like we're on ice. And I think we're restricted to 50 miles an hour by the look of it. Oh no, 52. I think the transmission is having some struggles. Okay, managed to get through there. Okay. Sixth top gear? Yeah, it is top gear. And 7th on the gear stick. It does not like these hills. Back down to second. This one's even steeper. Come on, baby, climb. Okay, you made it. From outside. From the outside it looks like a fantastic model. Really like it. Yeah, it does look pretty authentic. Not that I'm American and have seen one in person. Yeah, definitely like the look of it, that's for sure. Okay, so we've got to drive around town, and frankly it's what you'd expect, a bus. I mean, not sure about the grip levels, I'm not sure about the damage from just driving it, I'm not sure about the rear brakes being missing, and I'm not sure about this driver dude. It's a cool idea, but it clearly doesn't work anymore. His hands don't stick to the wheel properly and might be causing some issues. These two guys are probably fine there, but yeah, nice idea, but personally I wouldn't have put that in. Or I wouldn't have put that in on the sort of standard school bus config. I bet that causes merry hell with some people's computers that aren't as strong as mine. Okay, so let's have a look at some of the configurations. We've got a stripped configuration for slower PCs. I guess that's your option if you are, excuse me, boss is about to roll into someone's house. If you have a computer, as I was just talking about, one that's not got that much power, you would assumably use this one. Let's have a look. Yeah, no seats apart from the driver's seat, no liveries, but we've still got lights and mirrors and everything. Still got the basic vehicle itself, which is great, and I bet it's quite a lot lighter. I did have the clutch down. Yeah, the engine is very, very slow. But I've never driven one, so I can't say that they don't drive that slowly. So we've also got a performance tune version, a state prison version, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 derby configurations, 3 of which are rear-wheel drive, 3 of which are four-wheel drive. We have 1, 2 drift versions, a rear-wheel drive and an all-wheel drive. We've got a bulldozer with all-wheel drive, a drag bus, rear-wheel drive, and a drag ridiculous mode bus, which, wow, that must be insane. It must have something under the rear. Well, they must have something under the hood or some crazy trick up its sleeve. So let's just have a little drive around in perhaps the Drift Missile all-wheel drive. I mean, that just sounds tasty as anything. Okay, so we've got a raised ride height considerably, stripped out. It's good. Still got this dude in there. Are his arms working? No. Okay, let's just take it for a little spin. Managing down the hill. Oh my god, this is it. Oh. Okay, let's try that again. Get some more curvy roads. Oh dear. Oh, sorry bud. Oh, good job you got your helmet on there. Trick, I guess, is to not go too crazy with it, or it will just literally carry on straight on and just turn round. Now we see this one has 4 brake temperatures. Maybe school buses just don't have rear brakes. I mean, I find that hard to believe, but at least this configuration has 4 brakes that are registering with temperatures. I'm not sure this, as fun as it could be, I'm not sure it's very realistic, since it feels like we have ice blocks for tyres. Right, let's try it on an actual track. Might be a better idea, wouldn't it? Okay, that is highly unrealistic in my books, but she does drift. It's like I have solid tyres, not rubber tyres, just something like plastic or metal or ice. It just floats. I just turn slightly and it just floats. Too fast. Oh, hang on, mate. Yeah, he might look glitchy and everything, but it looks so funny when you crash. Oh, hang on, mate. Be all right. Okay, let's put the nitrous on just because. Can't see what difference it's going to make. We've got literally no rear grip anyway. Gearbox is struggling to change gear there. Maybe that had something to do with the nitrous. Okay, I'm clearly not so good at this. Maybe we should try the drag configuration on the drag strip to see what kind of time it can get. Okay, so here's the drag config, and seems a little nutty just trying to drive slowly. It seems to be all off a raised clutch just slightly, and oh goodness me. Okay, so here we go. That's bonkers. Okay, if you lift the clutch, the brakes won't do anything. It is literally... Wow, that is bonkers. Okay, so I'm going to try and bump in. This is insane. Okay, here we go. Okay, only 3 gears. Well, I had to crash it, didn't I? I mean, why wouldn't you? Oh, look at that twist. Ooh, the drive shaft out the back of the gearbox there. Wow. Okay, so I can't really even get a time because it's just off its face. I don't think the performance timer likes the wheelies. Of course, we couldn't not try the ludicrous drag mode. Oh my goodness. I lifted the clutch halfway and look at all the damage we got. These tyres are like super sticky, like impossibly sticky. Oh, the bounce. Okay, screw the lights. Look at the engine temperature, it's like flashing around like crazy. Oh, I can't drive this. This is bonkers. Okay then. Okay, seeing as there are derby racing configurations included, let's race it in a derby. Not quite a standard kind of square open patch derby, but more like a race where the AI don't care if you're in the way or not, they'll just hit you. Ooh, frame rate's not particularly great. I'll put us in with the heavyweights, so we have quite big targets to hit. Oh, frame rate's awful. Looks like the hands are sort of working on this configuration. Oh, you're gonna get it. Oh, and you. Oh, big time. Okay, that didn't go so well. But we can always just cheat slightly and we're back in. Okay, these tyres seem to be the best tyres that I've tried on here so far. Oh, so sorry about the frame rate. Oh, Okay, enough of that. Okay, so on the whole then, she's quite a nice looking beast, but yeah, has some issues here and there, especially no force feedback, and yeah, some J-beam issues, but it does say in the description that it's based on the T75, which is the truck, the semi, which comes with the game. So maybe it would benefit more from having a fresh J-beam made, but I can't imagine how long or how difficult that would be to do. So props to him for giving it a go. However, for me as a sim rig user, I can't really recommend it to other people that use wheels, because I mean it's it's definitely one for a keyboard user, that's for sure. But I love the fact that it's got loads of different configs, different styles of config, which is absolutely great, more fun to be had. And the dummies and the seats make a nice touch as well. But yeah, if you want to try this one out, you can find it on the repo, and there'll be a link in the description. And that'll be it for this one. So yeah, if you enjoyed it, give us a like. If you want to see some more, give us a subscribe. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Thanks, guys and girls.